Good morning, Simon. Welcome to Mr. Young's math class. I'm feeling a lot better today than I have been in the past, which is awesome. We're looking today at 5-4. I'll have this uploaded to Google Classroom pretty quickly here. I did a lesson for the kids on the board. I just figured I'd do a separate one for you. I don't think this will take us too long. So where it says variables, think of these as letters. So throughout these problems here, 5D plus 2C, the variables are D and C. For numbers, well, there's number 5 and the number 2. So you're going to put a 5, comma, 2. Operations is like add, subtract, multiply, or divide. And so here we're doing obviously plus in the middle. And then you're also multiplying 5 times D and 2 times C. So you'd say multiply, or just do an X and then a addition sign. So variables for number 2, W and Y. Numbers 5, 4, operations, you're multiplying and you're subtracting. Hopefully that makes sense. Down here, all you're doing is it's just basic algebra. You're sticking in these numbers for the problems. Key thing to know is we do order of operations. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. I think we've talked about that before, but you always check for parentheses or exponents first, which I think there's no exponents or parentheses. So I'm just kidding. There's an exponent right here, a squared. That's a times a, which in this case, 2 squared is 4, just 2 times 2. But other than that, you're not really going to have parentheses or exponents. You're always going to have to just say we need to multiply before we divide if it's left to right, right? So typically it's going to be multiply, like for 11, a times b, and then divide by 3. But you always multiply before you subtract. So 15 times a, and then do 4 times b, and then subtract the 2. Let's look at some examples here. So they tell you a is 3, they tell you b is 4. Let's do number 6 together. 4b minus 5a. 4b minus 5a. Hopefully you can see that okay. It's kind of hard to see. All right, 4b minus 5a. Let's make this darker. And we know b, they tell us, is what? I already forgot. B is 4, a is 3. So all you're going to do is first 4 times 4, which is 16. Keep the minus sign here. Then do 5 times a, which is 15. And when you do that, you get 16 subtract 15, which is 1. So remember, it's please, parentheses, well, with the b, please excuse exponents, multiply or divide left to right in the problem, whichever comes first. So sometimes you're actually going to divide before you multiply, but for all, I think for all these problems, I think you're always multiplying first, and then add or subtract, whichever comes first. But yeah, let's look at a couple more problems and then I'll set you free. So we go back to your assignment. Share my screen with you here. Let's look at, I don't know, how about number 8? 7a times 9b. 7a times 9b. This little dot right here means times. Because we're doing algebra now and we have letters, I don't like to do x too much because x could mean the letter x or it could mean times. And so for pretty much any algebra class, the teacher will have a little dot instead of a multiplication sign. Just kind of get used to seeing that, I guess. So this is 7a times, if you want to think of it like an x, you can, 9b. 7 times a is 7 times 3, which is 21. Times 9 times b is 9 times 4, which is 36. And when you do 36 times 21, . you get 756. And so the answer is 756. Let me see if there's anything else we need to go over. I think you'll do great at this, Simon. I'm not too worried about you. A times B is just 3 times 4, so this would be 12. 2A plus 8. So before you can add, you have to multiply, because please excuse my dear, multiply comes before add. So 2 times A is 2 times 3, which is 6. 6 plus 8 is 14. Over here. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't think they meant to do that. I think what they want you to do for 10 is 2 times A, which is 6, and then do 18 divided by 6 and get 3. Technically, yeah, we'll just leave it at that because the 2A are right next to each other. So just first do 2A. A times B is 12. 12 divided by 3 is 4. You got this. You'll do fine. Here, a little bit harder. And here, not crazy. Ladies, what number are you on?
21. You're on 19.
19? Okay. Do through 20 on the front page. Okay. Once you finish the front page, your homework is the back page up to number 21.
Oh, I know.
Okay. So we'll do the back page up to number 21 and the front page up to number 20. Sound good? Yep, up to 20. So you're done with the front. Mariah, go ahead and start the back. Here, Simon, it's the same thing as we just did. I think you'll do fine. So this would be 2n minus m. 2 times n is 2 times 15, which is 30. 30 minus m, be 30 minus 3 is just 27. And so the answer to this problem is 27. Any questions? Drop me a comment. I hope you're doing well. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Ladies, go ahead and yell bye so we can hear you. Oh man, that was loud. Okay. See you, Simon.